The most important concern about for today's parents is that children watching television and playing video games for long hours. And television has become an inevitable part of our lives nowadays that nobody is able to live without it. But this television has a lot more harmful effects than what we think. It affects the child physically and mentally. Physically, as we all know, children who stick onto television than children who play outdoors have a 60% higher risk of becoming obese than the other kids. So these children definitely should be restricted to watching television. This is mainly because they snack in between while they watch television, and studies have also shown that there's a decrease in metabolism for these kids, and for certain kids there is also a hike in their blood pressure because of the programs they watch. And there are a lot of behavioral issues which have been cropping up nowadays, and the whole thing is attributed only to watching television and the kind of programs where they watch a lot of violence. So a lot of violent behavior is being reported in schools and many other places. The kids also nowadays, lack of concentration is one of the most important concern among parents, and this also could be attributed to television and for watching for a very long hours. This is for the simple reason that while a kid is watching television, the number of frames which changes per second is about 25, but when the child is reading a book, it's going to be only a single page for almost a minute or more than a minute. So in such case, the mind which has been adapted to so many change of frames per second is unable to adapt for a single frame, and hence the child's concentration is not being proper. There's also a child's imaginative capacity which is being restricted because of watching television for a very long hours. So for this, what we should do? The child should have a healthy talk with the parent, and then the parent should negotiate with the child, say about half an hour to 1 hour every day should be allotted, but the program also should be decided to some extent by the parent. And definitely a point to be noted is child should not be allowed to watch television just immediately before studying. This might not be very useful as far as the studying is concerned. So in a general time, and in between, maybe before dinner or after dinner, just for half an hour might be helpful. So by this, the child's television activity could be restricted, and a lot of outdoor activities could be stressed on. After school activities, all these will help the child improve its physical activity. So maybe all these could be tried out.